All right, so an interesting stylistic clash here. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to take his opponent down and get off some of that patented ground and pound.
Yes, and once he's on top, he starts to just gain control first. He does not try to rush to the next position because he understands whether or not he's in the guard, half guard, or side control, he can find ways to land big damage. In the side control, he does a really good job of going knee on belly, posturing his body all the way to the top, and just coming down with big punches. Boom, once he lands, he goes back and he secures. Then he goes back to find another big strike. He does not waste energy just throwing little rabbit punches. Everything has to matter, as you've seen in some of the great ground and pound fighters we've ever seen, like Jeet Kune Do, guy that beats you into the bottom of the octagon until you roll over and give up your neck to get submitted.
Yeah, nothing pitter-patter about it.
No.
Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed, it was the charisma, it was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's gonna look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, he felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 22 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Wilmington, North Carolina, Derec Brunson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
All right, commit to the rules of the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, go back to your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway. Round 1 is underway between one of the more well-rounded fighters in this division against maybe the best grappler in this division. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out stylistically.
Yeah, you would think that he would just avoid grappling at all costs because he seems to have a clear advantage on the feet. But we've seen guys fight with their egos before. Let's see how he approaches this matchup.
Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Oh, man, this guy kicks like a mule.
So hard. He kicks so hard every time you can see him drive his shin into his opponent.
Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active. Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Right hook to the head, blocked. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Oh, strong punch there by Brunson. And both guys really throwing. Oh, he got absolutely bludgeoned. That's as good a combination as we have seen out of him here tonight.
The last time I saw a combination this good, it was Donald Cerrone beating up on Rick Story. You got to check these low leg kicks.
there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for a good night. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
And he landed the right hand there. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton. And to watch his punch like this puts a smile on my face.
Nice hit, bro, nice.
Big leg kick lands. Big head kick lands.
Dig deep.
Uppercut to the head. Instead, it's blocked by Lee. Doubling up on the jab. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket at both landings. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. 20 seconds to go in round one. Nice kick there by Lee. 5 minutes in the books.
Settle down. Listen, he's landing way too many punches. Way too many. You're way too good for that. You might gotta protect your body. Alright? You can do this.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick, and watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ. Nice strike.
Oh, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Back and forth we go!
He got the turtle in that kick. There's no tell.
Landed on the button. Brunson gets hit with yet another flush left to the head. He's got to figure out a way to get those hands up and shore things up defensively here.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one? Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Yes, they heard him in the last round. Same exact one.
Oh, huge kick.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Lee gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Brunson's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Big punch land.
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet. Nice movement punch.
Oh, nice job by him there to slip that offer.
Big kick.
15 seconds to go. nice hook. That was a crippling shot right there.
Do it real tight, elbow tight, big check in it, landed it right on the chin.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Okay? You okay? All right. You can do this. That wasn't that big of a shot. You can take that. All right? You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round won't be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Nice punch by Brunson. Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Let's get some offense. Let's get going.
Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Knee to connect to the body, and if you're the defensive fighter here, you got to make sure you don't eat too many more of those.
You cannot eat too many. You got to get the elbows inside, and otherwise he's going to land one that's going to shut everything down.
Well, he is really starting.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. He has a commitment to kick it tonight, and it shows. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Just misses with the jab.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
15 seconds. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good tonight.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top. Big body kick.
And he lands the knee to the body now. All All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand. Jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man. Let this guy have the whole thing. Nice. Didn't like that left hand.
He's got him hurt here. Oh, he might be out. Oh, straight right. Oh!
Beautiful leg kick thrown.
Oh, damage done. Bleeding from his cheek now. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Punch over the top.
Oh! Oh! There, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Oh, really using his reaching. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to chase that finish down.
Lee's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Brunson.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Back to the jab now, no good. Push kick there to the body. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
One more round. Got one more round for me? This is the last round. It's not going to be
All right, last round. You ready? You ready?
Fifth and final round. Brunson gets caught with that punch. Oh, he landed that knee to the midsection. Got to think his opponent's going to feel that one in the morning.
And he's going to continue to throw that strike because he knows that his opponent can't take many of them.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Brunson's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Oh, huge block. Nice connection on the counter punch there, and oftentimes, DC, it can be easier to be a counter striker when you have such a pronounced edge in reach. Brunson gets touched by that leg kick attempt. Visibly limping here. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
That kick blocked by Brunson.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow. Dig and kick.
Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good. Oh, roundhouse. Talk to me about that kick.
He is throwing his entire body into that kick to the point that he turns all the way around before he can face his opponent again. Big kick land.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Brunson gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Effective punch there by Brunson. Man, the body... Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this.
Whoa! He's out!
He got him! What a fight!
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. Oh, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 16 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
So the celebration is